Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. I would like to welcome the administration, faculty, parents, relatives, and friends of the 1996 graduates. As I greet you this evening, I invite everyone to participate in this memorable celebration with us, the graduating class of 1996. This celebration not only marks the end of our high school years, but more importantly, the beginning of our lives. Graduation is not an end, but a beginning, a celebration of our lives. Through our scholastic endeavors, we have reached our goal, graduation. But our journey will not end, for together or apart, our successes will not cease. While we embrace all of our memories from the past 13 years, we anticipate all of our future endeavors. As we become more independent and take over our own lives, we are reminded of those who guided us to this point, and we thank them dearly. Fortunately, many of those people join us in celebration tonight. We thank everyone for coming. Your presence is important to us, the graduating class of 1996.
James Russell Lowell once stated, "Things always seem fairer when we look back at them." And it is out of that inaccessible power of the past that longing leans and beckons. On this special graduation day, we reminisce about our past, behold the present, and contemplate the unknown future. Tonight, we will view our lives as a flow of water. The spring, the past, is the initial flow of water. Water that streams into the river, the present, and eventually empties into the sea, the future. We as graduates tonight were in essence like the spring. We too had humble beginnings. I invite you to reminisce with me of events prior to graduation. Remember your first day at school, as mom and dad walked you to the bus, carrying your tin lunchbox to see you off. Recall your first report card, or when the girls were taller than the boys. The song that played, fell in love for the first time. We sit before you tonight as mature young adults, much different than what we were. We sense our accomplishments and feel the lumps of joy and sorrow pounding in our chests. These last few years have been complicated times both complex and simple, humorous and heartbreaking. Memories we can vividly recollect the moment that impacted our lives. Looking back, we realize how quickly the time has gone and how fast we came of age. A new generation, new music, new clothes styles, and most importantly, new ideas. I believe it is the past that formed us into the outstanding individuals that we are. The past that lives with us, always to remind us of the people, the places, and the events in our lives. In closing, Winston Churchill once said, "In the past, we have had a light which flickers. In the present, we have a light which flames. And in the future, there will be a light which shines over all the land and sea." To the class of 1996, I hope our light will shine bright and proud. Thank you.
river begins a journey. Along the way, that river gains strength from the streams that join it. The river, on its course, is constantly changing. As we begin our journey, we too unite. We come together from various homes and elementary schools. Like the river, we are continually gaining strength. The knowledge we gain from educators, mentors, and experiences empowers us to continue flowing forward. As we flow, we touch many lives in the community. We reach out through service by collecting food, reading to children, entertaining the elderly, building a playground, or simply acting as positive role models. Through the knowledge we are gaining and the lives we are affecting, we too are changing. Our friendships, our appearances, our attitudes, our goals, and our dreams. But through all the change, the journey continues forward. In the song, Just Around the River Bend, Pocahontas sings, "What I love most about rivers is you can't step into the same river twice. The water is always changing, always flowing." But people, I guess, can't live like that. We all must pay a price. To be safe, we lose our chance at ever knowing what's around the river bend. I'd like to challenge you, not only the graduates, but everyone here tonight, never to stop moving forward, but to continue changing, continue growing, and continue learning. In short, continue trying to discover what's around the next bend in that river. As Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 7 reads, "All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full." Just as the river flows to the sea, we as graduating seniors have reached the point of new expansion where plenty of opportunities await each of us. Whether furthering our education, serving our country, developing a career, or raising a family, we will face innumerable opportunities to make a contribution to a larger society. Thinly done states that opportunity knocks at every man's door once. On some men's doors, it hammers till it breaks down the door, and then it goes in and wakes him up from his sleep, and ever afterward it works again as the night watches. On other men's doors, it knocks and runs away, and on the doors of some men, it knocks, and when they come out, it hits them over the head with an axe. Every man has an opportunity. We know that we do not have the power to change the course of the sea, but we can change the course of the world with our individual contributions. In his address to the General Assembly of the United Nations, John F. Kennedy said, "Never before has man had such capacity to control his own environment, to end thirst and hunger, to conquer poverty and disease, to banish illiteracy and massive human misery. We have the power to make this the best generation of mankind in the history of the world. We are the leaders of the future, and we must seize our opportunities as fate deals them, even if they are disguised as impossible situations." Think of a surfer who paddles his board against the current, who refuses to give up hope as he repeatedly returns to the water and awaits his opportunity to catch that one perfect wave. Now, as we paddle out to sea, we will be faced with different currents, which will carry us to vast opportunities. In the words of President Reagan, we have the power to navigate, to choose directions, and make our passage together. The wind is up, the tide is high, and the opportunity for a long and fruitful journey awaits us. Generations hence will honor us for having begun the voyage. Tonight, we will begin our voyage into a sea of opportunity, but also a sea of the vast unknown. Throughout the voyage, each of us will face challenges and will take risks that will be critical in the pursuit of our destination. As the author Shedd commented, a ship in a harbor is safe, but that is not what a ship is built for. Tonight, each of us will pull up anchor and guide our ships from the safety of the harbor to unfamiliar, perhaps risky waters. As we steer our ship into the open seas, we take one last glance at the hazy shoreline. Although the future is uncertain, we have faith in the foundation of our past. Andre Gide once said, "A man cannot discover new waters unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore." With courage and endurance, we will discover and explore the risks of the new waters. Our courage is our knowledge, which we have absorbed through the years. And from that knowledge comes our inner strength that inspires us to explore the sea. We will face many obstacles, for none of which we can prepare. It was said, anyone can hold the helm when the sea is calm. The currents may not allow us to go in our set direction, and the winds may be a strong force against us. We will have to endure stormy days when the waters will be rough and will challenge the courage and faith we have in ourselves. We may question ourselves and the course we have chosen, but in the end, we will take the risk. And as the storm ends and a rainbow appears, we will know life's riches because we took that risk. Throughout the journey, we will honor and respect the power of the sea. We will realize it to be both friends and enemies. Although our graduation seems to be the end, it is really a new beginning. And now, tonight, we can look back and remember the beginning, a spring that has now grown into a river which will carry us into a sea of opportunity. Thank you. As I was cleaning out my purse the other day, I started thinking about graduation. In thinking about graduation, each item that I came to began to take on a kind of significance. The first item I encountered was a mirror. As we look into a mirror, we are reflected with an image of ourselves. As we gaze into the mirror, our feelings and emotions come rushing forward, reminding us of who we are and what we stand for. Although our appearance may change in some aspects, the person behind the face will remain. The next item I came upon was a pen. A simple tool used to write or to draw. That is, a tool to take notes or to doodle. We used pens during our high school years to take countless notes, to write notes to others, and of course to doodle and scribble over our folders and notebooks when those 49 minutes seemed like they would never end. However, the pen also serves as a recorder of memory, or of those many words of wisdom we have acquired. Whether we simply write our memories in a diary or write them in our minds, we'll want to cherish our memories, for they are what remain long after we leave the physical surroundings of Southwestern High School. Next came the keys. Keys to my car, my house, my locker, basically keys to my life. We will always have keys, but they will change as we grow and change. From keys to that first beat-up used car to a new Volkswagen. From a key to our parents' home to a key to our own home. It is now time to put aside the keys to our high school years and find new doors to unlock. Although the lock, and therefore the keys, will change, we still hold the keys to unlock our future. Each of us has the strength to shape our future. All we have to do is find the right piece. Now, in thinking about our future, we must not lose our identity, who we are. Lo and behold, the next item to be discovered was my driver's license. The picture might not be too flattering, but what proves to be important is the identity associated with the person. Our identities are many-sided, and as we mature, we will become aware of sides of ourselves that we never thought we had. As I came to the bottom of my purse, I found loose change. In this case, change is a noun, meaning money in small denominations. But change is also a verb, meaning to make or become different. As I look at the class of 1996 and think to elementary school days, or just the beginning of high school, I see vast amounts of change. Change can be physical, but change can also be of the mental or spiritual sense. In any case, we must all face change. It's amazing when you think about how such simple items, like those in a purse, can represent such significant parts of our lives. As we travel on, remember that our destinies are a matter of choice, a choice that only we can make. Thank you.
If life is indeed like a journey, then we have just completed the first and most important part. Today, we begin a new leg of this journey, a more extensive one, a leg that is less familiar. No more photography or gym class. No more Mustang vision. No more running around the track with Coach Shu yelling, "Much too slow." We are now faced with the responsibility of discovering what we want to be. We now have to find our calling in life. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep the streets even as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep the streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth would pause to say, 'Here does the great street sweeper, who did his job well.'" Once we discover what we are meant to do with our lives, it is not enough just to go through the same routine day after day. We have to break that mold and show what we can do. We, as the class of 1996, have unlimited potential. Whatever we do, let us be the best. Don't settle for mediocrity. We now have our chance. We have been preparing for this for 18 years. We have seen friends and relatives go before us. It is our turn, and we are ready. We will soon face many decisions about our lives. At moments, the obstacles that block our road will seem too great. But when times get tough, let us remember the things we learned here at Southwestern and the potential we have on this day. Above all, as we sit here with our futures in our grasp, let us remember the words from the movie Dead Poets Society. Seize the day. Make your lives extraordinary.
Each time a visitor walks through the doors of Southwestern High School, the evidence of our pride is ever present. Upon entering, one would discover the marble stone bearing the name of our high school, and of course, the Southwestern Star, symbolizing a compass, which represents achieving direction in life. The class of 1996 wishes to continue this legacy that characterizes the strong tradition of Southwestern pride by presenting a floor covering to be placed in the main lobby. A replica of the mat is illustrated on the back cover of this evening's program. Secondly, the song performed earlier by the choral members entitled Tomorrow's Creed has been dedicated by the class of 96 and will remain in the music department library. At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Quashnock to please come forward to accept the gift of the song and floor covering from the class of 1996.
Thank you, class of 1996, for your gifts to our school. Your gifts reflect the deep pride that we all share for Southwestern High School, and you have contributed greatly to that pride through your achievements during the past 4 years. We sincerely thank you.
Would Mrs. Chasdorf and Mr. Cooper please come forward at this time, along with my fellow class officers. We, the class officers, would like to present a marble stepped clock to each of you as a symbol of our appreciation for your devotion to our class during our journey through high school. On the clock are inscribed the words, "For all your time, many thanks," from the class of 96. We hope that this gift will ensure lasting memories of our time together. Thank you.
Members of the class of 1996, parents, family, colleagues, school board members, and friends, good evening to everyone, and thank you to the class officers for the honor of speaking to you and your classmates tonight. To say the very least, I was and am quite flattered for the opportunity and privilege. After getting over the initial shock of speaking at graduation, I had to think back to my own high school graduation, which was only a few years ago. And I was trying to remember what the speaker's words of wisdom were that evening. Then it dawned on me. Not only could I not remember his or her message, I could not even remember who the speaker was. The other thing that occurred to me was how Mr. Schreiber guides, assists, and perfects the student speeches. And as it turns out, the officers never arranged an appointment for me with Mr. Schreiber, so I'm on my own here, with the hope that some part of my message will bring a smile, and some part may even be remembered. Because I have been in the unique position of being with you for 4 years in the middle school, and then 3 years at the high school, my comments will center around some memories we all share from these past years. And I'd also like to offer a few thoughts for the future. As I look back to time spent in the middle school, I can remember concerns as fifth graders about the size of the building. Yes, it has a second floor where all the big kids are. There is now only one recess, and that is part of lunch. But how do you need to enjoy those morning breaks? There are 2 cafeterias, and no, I do not know why they are called A and B. I still don't know. And yes, showers are required after phys ed class. As 6th graders, your confidence grew. You are now ready and excited to take home economics and industrial arts classes. Sack skating parties were more popular. Just compare them to homecoming and prom nights. And Fiesta Day indicated the year was almost over and time to gear up for the end of the year assembly. Teachers could be weird in those assemblies. They probably still are. As your parents can attest, especially mothers, 7th grade was best described by what Mr. Marsh said is a time of the range of the strange, and it is best forgotten. As 8th graders, you were now the big kids. You would be tour guides for the new 5th graders. All the school rules were now really dumb, especially no chewing gum. You could not wait for high school where you could chew all the time. Little did we know that by your senior year, that dumb rule of no chewing gum would be back. And I wonder if you followed it as well as you did in 8th grade. Time for high school. It finally arrived. There were new concerns. 9th grade. Will I get lost? Is there an elevator or not? 10th grade. Thank goodness I'm no longer a freshman. 11th grade. Only one more year and I'm a senior. And 12th grade. How can I calm my guidance counselor into open lunch and early release? You should have tried money. However, as I look back on your high school years, I will remember your numerous accomplishments which indicate how truly remarkable your class has been. Please listen to just a few of these accomplishments of this class. There were 2 who attended the Pennsylvania Government School for Music and Healthcare. There was 1 who attended the Hugh O'Brien Leadership Conference. There were 2 National Merit Scholarship commended students. There is 1 who will attend West Point Military Academy. There are 2 who attend the United States Naval Academy. There are 2 who went to the Pennsylvania Keystone Boys and Girls State. There is 1 who went to the Rotary Youth Leadership Conference. There were school board and student liaison representatives. There was a winner and runner-up in the Hanover pageant. There were 16 Rotary Students of the Month. There was 1 who attended the Civil War Institute of Gettysburg College. There was American Math Award winners, Voice of Democracy winners, 56 National Honor Society people. There will be 9 serving their country in the military, 14 continuing their athletic careers in college, scholarship. There were undefeated marching band seasons and state band championships. There were championships in football, soccer, field hockey, baseball, boys and girls tennis. There were district and state participants, district and or state participants in wrestling, cross country, golf, track and field, volleyball, swimming, band, and chorus. And perhaps the most significant is that 231 of you will be earning your Southwestern High School diploma this evening. Finally, my friends, we come to the present. You've come a long way, baby. I've watched you grow, laugh, cry, and mature right before my eyes. You are now my future, and I'm very comfortable with that thought. I would be remiss, however, if I did not take this final opportunity to offer a different kind of guidance as you step out on your own. These words are for everyone, regardless of career choices, educational pursuits, or undecided endeavors. I urge you to discover the world and see for yourself what magnificent treasures it holds. There are dreams for you to pursue, adventures for the taking. Learn to appreciate the little things, the smallest of life's precious gifts. A crisp autumn breeze, birds singing early in the morning, or the roar of the ocean in the shell, or a sunset of gold. Give of yourself to those around you, and partake of the joy that it brings when you offer a hand, or an understanding heart, or share an encouraging word. Admire intelligence, but admire kindness more. Always remember the importance of family. And at times, seek out a place to be alone where only nature can find you, and be at peace with yourself, and take time to consider the meaning and wonder of life. And finally, congratulations to your parents. What a fine group of young men and women sit before us this evening. must be so very proud. And congratulations to each one of the graduates, and best wishes for success and happiness in your next welcome life. Thank you. Like Wayne, I'm very honored to be asked again this evening to be one of the speakers for the class of 96. And on behalf of the entire school board, congratulations to the class of 96 and to your family, and welcome to everyone who has chosen to attend and be a part of this wonderful evening. I start this evening with a question for the members of the class of 96. Many of you in the next week or so, or perhaps already, have received gifts and cards and money and many other things. How many of you have done anything special for your parents? And that's okay, because I didn't either. And unlike Wayne, I will say, 25 years ago I graduated from Southwestern. I don't remember the speakers now. But there's a Pennsylvania German expression, and I may have the right accent, but probably not. You get too soon old and too late smart. And so it was that it would be years until I would reflect back and realize what a defining moment high school graduation was. The line in the sand between childhood and the adult world. And there will be others, college, graduation, marriage, but by then you will have likely already been detached from the everyday nurturing you have been used to these past 18 years. Someday you'll catch yourself daydreaming about home, even the most independent among you. For me, it was my first job after college. Alone in an apartment in Virginia on a day like today, I'd catch myself thinking, it wouldn't be so bad being at home today baling hay, or I wonder how the strawberry crop's doing, or Mom sure wouldn't have to call me twice for dinner tonight. You can tell as a farm boy our world revolved around work and food. I have a poem this evening, and it's what I might have written then if I knew what I know now. I struggled a little bit with the title, and I ended up calling it a graduation thank you to my parents with a subtitle of The River, and I certainly hope you'll enjoy it. I sensed this day was something grand. I guess I've known it for a while, and so I thought I had it planned during my high school days with style. I would take you both out to dine, some expensive place, you know the kind, with candlelight and a menu just for wine. But the funds for this I could not find. Perhaps some flowers straight from FTD, a dozen red roses should do the trick. And then I remembered about Mom's allergy and how flowers made her sick. A box of Whitmans for Dad to sample, I'd have to come up with something soon. I tried to plan. I thought my time was ample. How could tomorrow be the 6th of June? And then it hit me. I'll just save my money and I'll do something we haven't done here of late. I was a bit amused. In fact, I found it funny. Let's see if we can still communicate. My personalized homework I would write. Yes, something I created would be better. So I sat down in my room last night and tried to write you both a letter. But then Jenny called and the guy stopped by, and as Steinbeck once called us all to wonder, the best laid plans of mice and men can sometimes go asunder. So now here I sit, I failed to write. I could blame it on apoplexy, but seems my only stroke was one of good luck. Dear parents, please accept this poem from my proxy. Dear mother and dear father, that's how I start the note. That is, of course, you understand it's in fact the note I wrote. It's hard to write down my feelings and just how much you've meant to me, especially when your memory's lousy and your average writing grade was just a C. Ladies first, so Mom, I'll start with you and how you'd rock me on your lap and read with me my favorite story each day before my midday nap. Sometimes you'd even lay next to me and we'd sing a song or two, and when I woke I'd find you slipped away, because there was work around the house you had to do. Dad, there must be something sooner, but this is the first thing I recall. It's you and me in our backyard, raking leaves. It must have been the fall. I had a little rake you bought for me. It was green, or was it blue? It had a handle made of wood that somehow broke in two. You could have yelled, I mean, it was my fault. You could have sent me straight to my room. All you said was, we'll buy another, here.
sweep the sidewalk with his broom. What was I like when I was younger? I wish I could remember more, because in each memory that comes back to me, I'm already 3 or 4. Did Dad really change my diapers? What were my first words? Did I suck my thumb till I was 3? Did I cry a lot, keep you up at night? These are things that interest me. What else stands out when I look back? Of course, my first day in school. Once I got started, it was okay, but man, that first day sure seemed cruel. Hershey Park when I was 10, Ocean City, most every summer. What was the year? 91, I think. Rained all week. Wow, what a bummer. When we got the call that Grandma died, how I hoped it was alive. But I learned something from Dad that day. It's okay, grown men can cry. Happy times make you feel so good inside. Sad times can cut you like a knife. Thank goodness there's more happy than sad, though I see how both have shaped my life. It's been a life I wouldn't change much, but now it's a life about to change. The future's never been so close, and that leaves me feeling strange. So alone in my room I sit with these thoughts, and although not cold, I have started to shiver. I've not heard the words quite this way before from this song that's entitled The River. The words say we're each but a vessel, and on a river called life we all float. Chant the rapids, dance the tides, don't be content going round in circles in a moat. I reach to turn the volume down, because the rest of my family, I'm sure, are in bed. But I find the radio I had never turned on. The words from the song only play inside my head. Could I be that tired? Or is this my very own X-File? What your generation might have called the Twilight Zone? Or is my subconscious just trying to prepare me for tomorrow, a day I know I cannot postpone? What I've written, I've reread. Time for me to go to bed. This is a gift I hope you will not soon forget. I know sometimes you debate, but don't. The job you did was great. As my parents, there's not a thing you should regret. P.S. I could have chose to say this face to face, but I know by now, Mom, you would be crying, and Dad, with folded arms, would sit, his full emotions be denying. So I've written down these words in hope that someday we'll sit and read what I have stated, when not on your lap, but then next to you, we'll all recall the day in June I graduated. Class of 96, I spoke on your behalf, and what I said, well, I hope that it suits. But promise that you'll not have it let start. Please don't rely on words from substitutes. Today when you toss your cap into the air, it's more than a cap you're throwing away. Never again as parent and child will you be as you were before this day. You see, your parent and child relationship, like so much in life, goes through an evolution, and if not a part of the problem you wish to be, then you must be a part of the solution. Today is like no other, so thank your father, thank your mother, and by all means do it in your own way. You'll soon find you're going to miss them, so better hug them, better kiss them, because from the nest you are about to fly away. There is a river that flows past each our doors. Hear what I say now in this final verse. Like taxes and death, there's one more thing for sure. The river never flows in reverse. Thank you.
It is my distinct honor this evening to present to you the class of 1996. To begin, we will recognize the academic achievements of the top 10% of our class. Each is wearing a special gold stole to symbolize their achievement of ranking in the top 10% based upon the latest cumulative academic averages. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all names have been read. We ask the audience to please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Lena B. Ambrosius, Andrew M. Burwager, Chad E. Bennett, Shannon M. Brady, Julie K. Ciccone, Jessica L. Curtis, Dixie L. Dahl, Joshua R. Eiler, Marcus A. Gograt, Megan M. Gouker, Keith R. Huffman, Lindsay E. Jones, Eric E. Klein, Aaron R. Lashkowitz, Michael E. Lawrence, Jacqueline M. Little, Jennifer M. Little, Troy A. Markle, Eddie A. McKay, Holly M. Myers, Melissa S. Basinka, Ryan W. Snyder, Kurt K. Stenman, Kelly E. Taylor, Luke T. Walker, Susan L. Waterstreet, and Molly A. Weber. Let's have a round of applause for them. This evening's ceremony is special in that it was planned in every respect and designed by our senior class officers as representatives of their classmates. To Jen, Lindsay, Kathy, Lisa, Amy, and Matt, we commend you for a job extremely well done. As was mentioned by many former speakers this evening, many people in this evening's audience have played an extremely important role in the lives of the class of 1996. One special group already recognized by Mr. Myers and alluded to in several of the speeches are that special group of parents who are responsible for the fine young men and women that will be graduating this evening. I would ask at this time that all the parents of the graduating class of 1996 please rise to be recognized. Thank you, parents, for a job extremely well done. Behind me are a group of 84 high school teachers who have worked tirelessly to promote the success that we see so evident here this evening. Also, a group of 9 school board members who give untiringly of their time in order to provide for our community the very best educational system possible. Our class advisors, Mrs. Strasbourg and Mr. Cooper, who for the last 4 years have served as excellent guiding hands for this outstanding class of 1996. To our guidance counselors, who have spent many hours in helping our students through those rough spots to make sure that their achievement would be something that would be recognized and something that would do well as they continued with their lives. And another special group of 86 elementary and middle school teachers who chose to join us this evening in the display of their strong feelings and support for the graduating class of 1996. We thank you for that support, and we all are so very proud of this wonderful group of young men and women. As my last official duty as principal for the class of 1996, I acknowledge their completion of all state and local requirements necessary for participation in this evening's ceremony. Dr. Clemens, Mr. Myers, I present to you and to the Southwestern community the class of 1996. Would the class officers please come forward to read the names of your classmates, and would the class please rise to come forward to receive your well-earned diplomas.
The members of the audience are respectfully requested to hold all recognition and applause until all diplomas have been presented and all graduates have had the opportunity to be recognized with dignity. Your cooperation in preserving the integrity of our ceremony is greatly appreciated by each member of the class of 1996. Lena B. Ambrosius. M. Brady. Julie K. Sacconi. Jessica L. Curtis. Joshua R. Eiler. Molly A. Weber. Bill E. Slagle. Michael E. Lawrence. Ryan W. Snyder. Tad E. Bennett. Dixie L. Dahl. Marcus A. Gobrecht. Megan M. Galker. Keith R. Hoffman. Eric E. Klein. Aaron R. Laswitz. Jacqueline M. Little. Jennifer M. Little. Evie A. McKay. Troy A. Markle. Kelly A. Bilbo. Amber L. Bowers. Tara A. Breidenbach. Michael P. Una. Melissa C. Carroll. Lori P. Sacconi. Craig R. Anderson. Anita L. Adams. Chanel M. Adams. Sharon M. Alden. Andrew P. Avamides. Holly M. Myers. Melissa S. Rosenko. Kurt K. Senman. Kelly D. Taylor. Luke T. Walker. Susan L. Waterstreet. April Denise Cuffley. Rachel E. Brown. Melissa A. Garman. Amy M. Ingram. Christopher R. Lance. Andrea E. Lester. Jesse L. Miller. Melinda J. Walker. Brandy L. O'Donnell. Sean M. Adler. Shane C. Arndt. Elizabeth S. Ayers. Harold W. Baer, Jr. Christopher D. Valanese II. Kimberly S. Barthold. Brian J. Barnes. Brant R. Berlager. Brock M. Berlager. Scott R. Barnhart. George F. Howard. Erica S. Crocker. Nathan M. Reck. Carrie A. Fitz. Catherine M. Waterman. April M. Weir. Rebecca G. Wiley. Lori A. Williamson. Brandy L. Wilmer. Terrence J. Found. Heather M. Brokart. Aaron K. Brown. Sarah E. Brumnard. Heather L. Buckman. Jason L. Carville. Gorman P. Cofield Jr. John M. Cohen. Michael J. Crawford. Benjamin A. Cross. Brooke M. Turner. Allison J. Darren. Kimberly S. Davenport. April M. Davis. Mark A. Delaney. Tina N. Dell. Stephanie L. Dorr. Melissa A. Dahl. Philip A. Denhart. Lisa S. Evelyn. Donald L. X. Jr. Lucas R. Eisenhart. Lucas E. Farner. Joshua E. Flickinger. Jason A. Fowler. Jeffrey C. Frost. Christina L. Furman. Robert C. Gates. Amber L. Levy. Carrie E. Gibson. Paul H. Gibson. Wade A. Dobrecht. Christy L. Gracie. Jeremy D. Granger. Crystal K. Kiner.
All right, Crystal.
Go first.
Christopher E. Hannett. Timothy W. Hope. Mandy D. Holzapple. Marcus E. Freeman. John J. Cooper. Brian C. Horn. Scott R. Hosted. Elizabeth A. Howe. Christina L. Jones. Russell A. Kaltbrenner. Daniel P. Bieber. Joel P. Keller. Chad L. Klein. Michael P. Neller. Terry A. Knight. Eugene W. Kraft. Daniel R. Kraft. Charles F. Lambert III. Shannon M. Lawrence. Robert D. Lee, Jr. Estelle L. Blair. Jeremy B. Lookable. John T. Finley. Michael W. Markle. Jason M. Martin. Rebecca L. Martin. Benji J. Masonheimer. Andrew P. McCollum. Laura A. Meckley. Jamie M. Milhan. Leah L. Miller. Jonathan A. Mondragon. Mark A. Moore. Lori M. Mummer. Corey A. Myers. Elizabeth M. Myers. Joseph E. Nessa. Wilson P. Newport. Brett M. O'Donnell. Jamie L. Hetzel. Jeremiah R. Ross. Misty L. Frank.
Jeffrey D. Berger. Christian A. Pivot. Jeffrey M. Black. Christy R. Poland. Julie Ramos. Jamie L. Starling. Joshua B. Redden. Stephanie A. Reed. Kaisha R. Reed. Jeffrey A. Reed. Andrew L. Storm. Brian B. Regal. Joshua M. Repstick. Angela C. Riedel. Micah J. Sullivan. Chris M. Brill. Charles A. Richard. Neil A. Warbaugh. Tyson F. Revers. Matthew P. Robinson. Andrew N. Rumball. Tony L. Rummel. Shauna M. Bruce. Craig P. Retzebek. Stephen E. Saul II. Gwendolyn O. Sample. Shane A. Stobble. Nico Sheffield. Shannon E. Smith. Curtis A. Shiflett. Daniel A. Shiflett. Christopher M. Sugar. Stephen M. Sykes. Thomas E. Slaybaugh. Christopher P. Smith. Douglas M. Smith. Hope A. Smith. Michael S. Smith. David J. Spencer. Joseph A. Smith, Jr.
Jeremy A. Spielman. Janet R. Fair. Christopher F. Dahl. Regina L. Sterner. Murphy, Jr. Carrie M. Thompson. Lisa M. Tooney. Heather L. Watt. Jeremy L. Weaver. Tammy M. Weaver. Justice T. Weber. Kevin M. Welch. Jason E. Wentz. Benjamin J. Wetzel. Christopher M. Weinhold. Travis L. Wetzel. Shannon N. Weeks. Rachel L. Wetzel. Melissa A. Whitehead. Matthew R. Wilderson. Rodney A. Wilderson. Amanda P. Winters. Harry A. Winfrey. Michael R. Wise. Kyle E. Wisner. Joseph A. Wadorzik. Tad C. Wolf. Julie A. Wright. Alicia R. Jankowski. Angelina M. Yo. Christy M. Vance. Andrew D. Zendak. Jason E. Biggs. Jeremy L. Zumbro. Wabaka R. Young.
Kathy M. Book. Lindsay E. Jones. Jennifer K. Niederer.
Way to go, Clay!
To the class of 1996, please rise. I finally pronounce you graduates of